call to order the City Council meeting for September 9th, 2025. If you could please stand for a prayer and pledge of allegiance with Mr. Glenn Lovett.
Good evening. If everybody could just please join me for a silent prayer and a moment of silence. Please join me in the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Ms. Buhai, would you please call the roll?
Mr. Tankersley?
Here.
Mrs. Sharpshire?
Here.
Mr. Cook?
Here.
Mr. Lovett?
Here.
Mr. Cox?
Here.
Mrs. Knight? Here. And Mr. Schmidt?
Thank you. Are there any corrections or additions to the minutes of our last meeting? Seeing none, the minutes will stand approved as written and distributed. Reports and communications, Mayor Hardman.
Thank you. The first thing I want to just take a moment to acknowledge so that he and his lovely wife can make their way out and join the rest of their family is we had the pleasure before council tonight to honor Mark Pietmeyer for all the many years of service he's done to the city of Sharonville by unveiling his plaque out in our rotunda as a member of the honored citizens of Sharonville society. It really is we do proclamations all the time, right? For very important events, for really good people and the things they do around the city and what they do. But we kind of hold this honor for a very select group of people. And what I like to call them is, and I think it's appropriate where you put these plaques, is they really are pillars of our community. They're the folks that built who we are, made us the city that we are. And I think Mark Pietmeyer, not just from his work on council, not just from his work as our law director and treasurer, and auditor and the many things he's done over the years, but even outside of what he has done here in the community, both in his own work life, his personal life, really shows the true meaning of what it means to be a Sharonvillian and what it means to be a part of this community. So it was, thank you, Amy, thank you, Sue, for putting together the honors for this evening and recommending Mark into this esteemed society of folks so that his picture can remain out in our rotunda for many, many years to come, holding up this building and what we are as a city. So congratulations, Mark. Carol, thank you for joining us tonight. An honor very well deserved, and we're glad that you were able to make it out here tonight so that we could honor you and make you put on your tie and your suit in order to do it again, even though it's been a while. So congratulations to you again. I wanted to acknowledge that during our meeting, so thank you. Next, I have Lieutenant Hermes here tonight, who is here to share a great honor and distinction that we have received, or they have received, for the great work happening with the Sharonville Police Department.
Thank you, sir. That's correct. I'm happy to be here to share with you guys an award that the City of Sharonville Police Department received, an Excellence in Traffic Safety Award. The background to this was back in 2024, the chief, along with some of the other lieutenants, put to task a training committee trying to identify certain things that we wanted to get done. As such, we identified that we needed to beef up on some of our training across the board, but specifically in regards to how we drive. Unbeknownst to me at the time, this company, National Safety Council, had an award, but we put together our patrol officers to go to the Ohio Police Officers Training Academy to receive either 1 day or 3 days worth of training for driving. We have updated our policies and procedures. We've also included updates in that requiring supervisors to randomly screen, watch videos, and then anything that's high profile, we obviously reviewing as well. As a result, once that was all completed, I happened to come across this award and submitted for it other award honors in the nation for this National Safety Council. It's the largest group. They get behind entire country wide with down your cell phone campaigns, click it or ticket campaigns. They're tied into about every department of transportation and safety in every state. Ohio had their first awards recipients this year. They've never actually had a group for Ohio, and we got to be one of the 3 inaugural recipients of that award. We're up there with Ohio Operation Lifesaver that trains tens of thousands of people for railroad safety, and all also Transportation Research Center, who is a company up north that, for the stats, but it's something like 100,000 people are trained nationwide for their program. The city of Sharonville was recognized for that, and we received this first award ever. So really, the appreciation goes also to everybody up here, because without training budgets and expectations and higher standards, we wouldn't be able to elevate the bar to receive this award in comparison. The NSC representatives are also hopeful to come out to an October council as well to share this all. Congratulations to everybody out there.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Thank you. For your hard work, we truly appreciate it. It's great to receive honors for what we're able to do. I wanted to take a moment just to share publicly here in a meeting there's been some social media chatter and some based on some information we shared in our hometown guide as it relates to our loop and some of the changes that we're anticipating. So I just wanted to take a few moments to share publicly some of the things that we are doing or have done and hoping to achieve down there. I kind of want to start going all the way back to 2018, 2019 time period when we started to do this and created and ultimately approved the Sharonville Comprehensive Plan 2030. It is a fantastic document. If I know all of you are familiar with it. If anybody in the public is not, it is available at sharonville.org. You can look it up. It's a PDF that will tell you all about what's going on and what happened back in 2018, 2019. And I had Anna put together for us a little a little sheet of showing the number of public meetings, opportunities we had to engage the public about what they want to see Sharonville look like in 2030, how they want us to operate and what we want to try to achieve. And so throughout that period of time, we met multiple times with the public to talk about what do we want our areas to look like, what should we be working toward achieving. And one of those things obviously was focusing upon our downtown loop and what that area should be, what we would like to see happen there, what kind of activity we want to see happen there, what we want to happen and help maybe move those things along. It also identified strategies to try to make some of those things happen. And one of those big strategies, and that we have very aggressively gone after in the last 5 years, is starting land banking. Taking opportunities that are open and available to us to own property to help move development along, hopefully, toward the desired ends that we've identified through our comprehensive plan. So we've done a lot of that over the last 5 years. It kind of really got spurred off with the purchase of the Cliff building because they came to us. They were getting out of the business. We didn't. They approached us, said, "Hey, would you like to buy it?" We found that opportunity and we took it. And in the last year, you as council have approved the expenditure of a good amount of funds in order for us to try to see what other opportunities might exist in our downtown loop to acquire and bank some property to do and help spur along some extensive development. So as I said in the hometown guide, as you all know, as a result, we have purchased a number of properties in the downtown loop that are now under our control. There could be some changes that the public will start seeing in some of those properties in the short term, but hopefully in the long term, we will all see some real major improvements to areas of our city that really and truly need it. I commend this council. I commend councils before you as well that have been able to set aside the funds that we can even think about taking these kind of drastic steps towards really improving some underdeveloped, unattractive, did I say it, blighted certain properties that might exist in our loop area to really make a difference. What we've heard from the public, that's what they want. I think we've seen what they would like to see ideally happen there. We've heard that feedback. And so we're hoping that we can make some of those things happen. But I just wanted to take a moment to expand on my comments from my hometown guide in this public forum so everybody can hear it. And hopefully we will see some really good things happen from all of that as time goes on here. I'm excited. I think from our conversations we've had with council and some of the things we've done, you're excited. Hopefully the public will be excited about these next steps and where we go from here. And that's what I have to say on those ends. Mayor's Court report for August of 2025. We had total revenue of $21,039. Year-to-date, it's $176,586 and some change, which is about $20,000 or so more than we were at this point last year. So the full report of how that all breaks down, it will be made part of the minutes so that you can check that out and see where we're going on that end. Otherwise, I have, one other thing. Saturday morning, the Hamilton County Municipal League will be meeting over in Forest Park. The Ohio Municipal League president, or executive, chief, I don't know what his official title is, but the head of the Ohio Municipal League is coming down here to Hamilton County to share thoughts on what's going on in the State House and how he can continue to help cities flourish. So you are all members of the Ohio Municipal, you are all members of the Hamilton County Municipal League. So hopefully you've seen the email from Mr. Vonderhaar. I think it goes out to all of you. If you got some time Saturday morning, come have a little light breakfast and enjoy some camaraderie with your other city elected officials around the area. I'll be there. I'm president of the group. So, it's a great opportunity to kind of meet folks and pretty good speaker. The last time he was here, a little while ago, was here in Sharonville, and we had 2 people there. So hopefully this will be different. Hopefully we've talked it up, but you are always invited to all those general membership meetings as members of the Hamilton County Municipal League. That's all I have.
Thank you. Safety Service Director, Mr. Lucas.
Thank you. There's one piece of legislation this evening, and while Chief Nesbitt comes up to talk about that, we will also be requesting an executive session tonight under 121.22G2, the acquisition of property. So if we could add that to consider adding that to the agenda, that would be appreciated.
Chief.
Tonight I'm here to touch on 2025-39E, which is requested by me to have the law director provide some revision to Ohio or to our parking code that allows for us to be able to deal with some long-term parking issues that we were having with city properties. We've worked through that, and it's a very small addendum to the ordinance, but it allows us to do more of what it says that we can do within it. So it gives us an actionable piece when somebody is there taking up space for extended periods of time, and I don't mean hours, I mean days and weeks. So it helps us to address some parking problems. Small addendum will give us the authority to address them.
Any questions for the chief? All right, seeing none, thank you.
Thank you.
Unless there's questions from me, that's it for tonight.
Okay. Thank you. I have no report this evening. Clerk of Council, Ms. Buhite.
No report.
Thank you. Auditor, Mr. Cunningham. I have no report. I'll catch everybody up for the next meeting. All right, thank you. Treasurer, Mr. Irie.
No report. We'll be reporting in the next meeting.
All right, thank you. Law Director, Mr. Lippert.
No report. Thank you.
All right, thank you. At this time, I will request a motion by council to add an executive session to our agenda right after item number 12, other matters to be heard before council and just prior to adjournment. Mr. Tankersley, thank you for the first. Mr. Levitt, thank you for the second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, yes? Yes. Those in favor, those not in favor, no? All right, then that passes. We'll add that as item number 13 to the agenda. Thank you. At this time, are there any residents desiring to be heard before council this evening? All right, Mr. Schmidt in the back, and as you're coming up, I would like to remind the audience that who are speaking that as per section 121.17 of the Sharonville Codified Ordinances, recognition of residents at meetings, that you have up to 5 minutes to speak this evening. So, thank you.
Jim Schmidt, 12215 Pickwick Place, Sharonville. I was just wondering if there's been any conversation about the city having a flu shot area or event, flu shot event, or the coronavirus shot. I just didn't know if anything was talked about or if it was planned. That's all I have.
Yeah, the Hamilton Johnson County Public Health informed us beginning of the year or so that they're trying to get out of that business, so we are not planning on one this year. I announced that, I don't know, a few months ago, maybe a couple months ago, at a council meeting, but and haven't heard anything since then. So.
Sorry about that. We've had it for so many years. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Sir, if you can come up to the podium and state your name and address for the record, please.
Sorry, I'm slow. I just had another back surgery about a month and a half ago. My name is George Brasher. I live up at 3957 Medford Lane. I'm the golf cart guy. I won't bore you guys with the details of what happened and what's transpired, but the chief showed up at my house last week and told me that no golf carts were allowed in Sharonville. I spoke with him. I spoke with Mr. Lucas yesterday. My contention is my golf cart is classified as an LSV, a low-speed vehicle. It has all the necessary lighting, seat belts, safety requirements, all the requirements of a motor vehicle in the state of Ohio. It's registered, it's titled, it has license plates on it, public use. I can understand the ordinance that you guys have in place saying no golf carts, but I'm no disrespect, but the ordinance makes no sense. I can be driving down Thornview on my golf cart, have an electric bike next to me with an electric scooter behind me, and according to your ordinance, I'm the only one in violation of the law. So I'm here tonight to plead my case to try to get you guys to change your ordinance or allow for some sort of a amendment or whatever. I spoke with Mr. Lucas yesterday, and he informed me that due to the circumstances that you guys made the generous offer to buy me out for what I have in it, and I appreciate that. However, I'd rather not go that way or the legal route. I advised Mr. Lucas yesterday I'd wait until after this meeting, or I might try to call him tomorrow and find out, you know, if there's any chance or possibility. If not, then I'll have to make the decision whether I want to take the buyout or if I want to go the legal route. So that's all I have. I mean, if you need confirmation of whatever's on this LSV, I mean, I've actually added safety lighting onto the back of it, so nobody runs into it. It's got all the necessary equipment, so, and it's fully insured, licensed and everything. So I have the numbers, so I'll call Mr. Lucas tomorrow and see if we have any chance of a possibility of getting the ordinance changed. And other than that, thanks for your time. Do you have any questions for me?
Mr. Lucas, or Mr. Lippert?
Good evening, Mr. Brasher.
How you doing, sir?
Good. My name is Charles Lippert. I'm the Director of Law. So I'm going to suggest to you a way to go, and it's intended to be friendly. So I sit on the Law and Public Safety Committee as a non-voting member, just as a member, being the Director of Law. So that specific committee, and I'm reminded of something my friend, former council member Greg Pugh, who I saw tonight, said that basically all the work of council flows through the Law and Public Safety Committee. All right, so if you want to affect change, the way to do that would be through the Law and Public Safety Committee. The next meeting is a week from today at 4 o'clock, I believe. 5 o'clock? That's right. 5 o'clock in the administrative conference room. Unlike our general council meeting, you don't necessarily have the. Is it 2 weeks from tonight then? Thank you for interjecting.
2 weeks from tonight.
2 weeks from tonight, since there are five, since our last council meeting is 3 weeks from tonight. So yeah, our Law and Public Safety Committee would be 2 weeks from tonight at 5 p.m. So basically, unlike our general council meeting, you don't necessarily have the right to speak, but if you want to reach out to your council member who is on Law Committee, like I say, they have considered this issue twice in the last year based on other requests from residents, and there was no desire to add that ordinance. And I know I'm maybe being a little hyper-technical, but it's actually not the Sharonville legislative body that has outlawed golf carts on municipal roads. It's actually the Ohio Revised Code through the Columbus legislatures that has basically said it's outlawed unless the municipality wants to pass an ordinance that allows for it. So we don't have anything on the books except for a narrow exception at crosswalks on Sharon? Chester, thank you. And like I said, I would encourage you to either reach out to your council person. You're welcome to be at the meeting. I can't guarantee that you would have the right to speak, but if you reach out in advance and ask to be added to the agenda, usually that's accommodated. So I don't know that Mr. Lucas would have anything by tomorrow, but I would suggest you follow the law committee route.
Okay, who's my representative from council? I live on Mefford Lane.
Mefford Lane, does anybody know what ward that is?
Mr. Tankersley, Councilman Tankersley.
Okay, I'll reach out to you, sir. Is it okay if I postpone my decision on the buyout or anything until after the law and safety meeting? Okay, I got another question. If in the event you guys don't see it my way and provide for this ordinance, however, I was told by the BMV that Ohio does allow for LSV, low-speed vehicle, in the Ohio Revised Code. That's why they told me to check with Sharonville Police, which I did. I got a copy of the recording of the phone call. Irregardless, am I to assume that if you guys don't change your ordinance, am I to assume that I will no longer see the Public Works or Recreation Department or the rec center staff using golf cars in the city?
Believe it or not, as the Director of Law of Sharonville, I do not have the entire Ohio Revised Code nor Sharonville codified ordinances memorized. However, in anticipation of that question specifically being asked, I believe, based on preliminary research, that there is an exception for police, fire, and park public works vehicles. So the answer basically is no, you should still expect to see those because of the exceptions allowed by the Ohio Revised Code.
So it's rules for thee and not for me.
Based on what has been dictated by the legislature in Columbus.
Okay, like I said, that makes no sense. Thank you for your time. I'll get a hold of you, reference the law and see. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other residents at this time? Seeing none, council committees, community development, Mr. Tankersley.
Thank you, sir. The only thing I have to report is there will be no BZA meeting tomorrow. So the planning commission meeting will be in these chambers at 6:30. And that's it.
Thank you. Budget and Finance and Project Oversight, Mr. Cook.
Thank you. No report this evening, but a heads up for both committees that we will be meeting prior to one of our council meetings in October. So please check your calendars and let me know if there is a date that you cannot attend. And it'll be a combo meeting. And that's also open for anyone else on council who would like to attend. And when that's decided, I will email everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Community Services, Mr. Levitt.
Good evening, thank you. My report is on file with Ms. Buhite. I do also, second part, I do want to invite everybody to our next meeting, October 1st at 4 p.m. We're actually doing it at the community center in the conference room. And the reason we've moved it over there is because October 1st at 5:30, we're going to do a Gower Park concept open house. So that's going to be in the community room over at the community center down by the lower gym. And it's going to be come see some renderings and see if if there's things you can input or things that you would like to see done for maybe what could come to Gower Park in the Upper Grove. So all are invited. Love to see you. That's from 5:30 to 7 p.m. on October 1st.
Thank you. Honored Citizens, Ms. Knight.
Yes. Again, I would like to congratulate Mark Pietmeyer for becoming an honored citizen in Sharonville. He's a well-deserved citizen. Also, I would like to thank his niece, Terry Buhai, for helping us come up with the resolution. She helped write it. And, of course, he was nominated by Casey. So thank you, everybody. It was well-deserved. Thank you.
Thank you. Law and Public Safety, Mr. Schmidt.
Thank you. Now, again, there are the 5 Tuesdays, so the next Law and Public Safety Committee meeting will be on the 23rd, 5 o'clock, Administrative Conference Room. Thank you.
All right, thank you. This time, rules suspension for the second and third reading of ordinance 2025-39-E. Is there a motion for rule suspension for the ordinance as read? Mr. Cox, thank you for the second. Mr. Lovett, thank you for the second. Any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor say yes. Yes. Those opposed, no. All right, the rule suspension motion passes. All right, unfinished business, Ms. Buhite.
The second and third reading of emergency ordinance 2025-39E, amending Sharonville Codified Ordinance 351.20.
All right. Is there a motion for ordinance 2025-39-E? Mr. Tankersley, thank you for the first. Mr. Cook, thank you for the second. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Mr. Tankersley?
Yes.
Mrs. Sharpshire? Yes. Mr. Cook?
Yes.
Mr. Lovett?
Yes.
Mr. Cox?
Yes.
Mrs. Knight?
Yes.
And Mr. Schmidt?
Yes.
Emergency ordinance 2025-39E has been approved.
Thank you. Ms. Buhite, any new business?
No.
All right, seeing none. At this time, for the last time this evening, are there any residents desiring to be heard before council this evening? All right, seeing none. Are there any other matters to be heard before council this evening before we go into executive session?
I just want to say something really quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
In case Mark gets bored and watches this one day, I just wanted to tell him, congratulations. Super proud to be his niece. I'm glad that I got to work with him for so many years, both here and downtown. So congratulations, Mark.
That's not going to get you a free beverage from him, but that's okay. Nice try. All right, Ms. Knight?
Yes, the Rupert Stand is officially closed, so if you didn't get it there this year, you all got next year. But we would just like to thank all the Sharonvillians who worked there and who visited there. We had another great year. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Cook?
When is opening day for the Rupert Stand in 2026?
I know you're going to ask me that, and I do not know that. It'll be in March. Is that close?
Any other business?
And Paul Coulter will be mugboying there this next year.
I have offered to do that, so. you
'Cause he
might
wants
see
a
my smiling
t-shirt.
face. That's right. Any other business? Okay, at this time, I'm requesting a motion to go into executive session for Ohio Revised Code 121.22G2 to consider the purchase of property for public purposes. Do I have a motion? Mr. Lovett, thank you for the first. Ms. Sharpshire, thank you for the second. Roll call, please.
Mr. Tankersley?
Yes.
Mrs. Sharpshire? Yes. Mr. Cook?
Yes.
Mr. Lovett?
Yes.
Mr. Cox?
Yes.
Mrs. Knight?
Yes.
And Mr. Schmidt?
Yes.
Thank you. We'll adjourn into executive session. Where are we headed for executive session? Oh, all right. Well, let's see here. If there's no objection, I'd like to invite our Finance Director and Public Works Director into the executive session. All right. Any opposition? No? All right. Seeing none, you two gentlemen are invited. Yes, and we are only returning to adjourn our regular council meeting.